And in this account, my initial balance is 40K, so I have above $16,000 profit. And in $16,114.82, if I have to be precise, 70% profit split is actually $11,280 I'll be able to withdraw at the end of the month. Today I'll share 3 of the best Forex robots I trade in 2025. Expert advisors that generate steady results, ensuring I can manage funded accounts and withdraw profits regularly. I will compare the Vigorous, the Sharpshooter and the Forex Gold Investor, which are currently the best performing EAs in my Darwinex accounts. And as I shared in my last video, it is not easy to get funded with Darwinex. And I started my 100K project just 2 weeks ago, and already there are some conclusions I made for myself. First of all, no grid systems or grid EAs on Darwinex. Waka Waka failed. It is a grid martingale system. Percept Trader AI failed. It is a grid martingale system. Even though there was allocation in my account during the Trump events, I lost the account because it went just on a huge drawdown, like negative 50 or 60%. So I had to restart this account and I consider it as failed. So if I show you my instant funding accounts, you will see that I have 90K euro allocation with the Vigorous from the Powerhouse. I have 60K euro allocation from the Forex Gold Investor, and the Sharpshooter is performing really well since I started the account just 34 days ago, and I expect allocation. I will show you the Darwin in a second. So right in here I have the Vigorous, I have as well the Sharpshooter, and I have the Forex Gold Investor. You will notice what a performance in the last few days and weeks from the Forex Gold Investor. But let me start with the Vigorous. I'll click on filter and you will see that the monthly return is 4.1% and the profit factor is 1.73. With the Sharpshooter we have a steady growth, but if I click on stats and I filter it again for the last 30 days, even though it's running for a little bit longer, you will see that the monthly return is 4.3 and profit factor is 2.76. That's a little bit better than the Vigorous. And now if I show you the Forex Gold Investor and I click on stats and I filter the results for the last 30 days, you will see monthly return of 20% and profit factor of 1.61. That's much better compared to the previous, but the Forex Gold Investor succeeded in profiting during these volatile times for the gold and for the stock market. I also want to compare the Forex Gold Investor and the Vigorous for the previous quarter, which is since the beginning of the year, or January, February and March. In April we saw that it is the Forex Gold Investor that brought more profits. So it shows 8.7% with profit factor of 1.58. And if I apply the same filter to the Vigorous and I go to the previous quarter, I will see result of 3% monthly return and profit factor of 2.10, which is better compared to the profit factor of the Forex Gold Investor, but lower monthly return because the Forex Gold Investor achieved 8.7%. However, what I noticed is that the Forex Gold Investor has its profitable periods and its losing periods, and recently it's just booming, it's performing extraordinarily well. But compared to the Sharpshooter and the Vigorous, we see a little bit of a curved balance line, while with the Powerhouse, Vigorous and Sharpshooter we see more stable results in the long term. Now let me show you the performance in my Darwinex account. That's the account where I'm trading the Vigorous and I have 90,000 euro assets under management. You can see that the return is 12.94 and the max drawdown is negative 3.7, which is very important metric for Darwinex. What they are also looking for is the return in the last 6 months, which is 9.26. And if I I scroll lower, you will see what is the performance in my Darwin since September all the way until the moment April 2025. The annualized return is 24.9%, nearly 25%. And if I scroll a little bit lower, there is this metric which is very important: percentage winning days, 84.68, which means that I have more profitable days compared to the losing days. And in my previous video I explained that Darwinex engine is looking for the type of strategies that will be winning longer compared to the time when they will be losing. Or if you get on the train of a trend following strategy, if you get on the profitable side, just stay longer, and if the trade goes against you, exit as faster as you can. Below are the drawdown analysis, and with this expert advisor my drawdown is 3.80. It stays above -4%. And with this Darwinex account, what I have done is I have purchased the permanent allocation with 15% target. Very important, we're looking at the Darwinex percentage, not what you have on your MetaTrader account. And you can see that it accomplished 18.71% from the progress to the target quote. And before I show you my Darwin with the Forex Gold Investor and the statistics, let me share with you a silly mistake that I made, because I purchased the 3-year plan, which gives me the permanent allocation with 15% target for free, but it's not triggered automatically. It is a coupon they send me on my email and I just missed it. So all these gains recently I missed to apply in my permanent allocation target. So that's the Darwin with my Forex Gold Investor. And if I go to allocations, you will see that I have estimated performance fee of about 400 euro that I'll be able to withdraw, but I purchased now the 5% target. So basically the coupon they send me on my email can apply on the 5, 10, the 15% target, and I selected to go with the 5 after these great results from the Forex Gold Investor. So to progress from 0 to the 100%, I'll need just another 5% return for my Darwin. And in this account I have a lower drawdown. Max drawdown is -2.21%. The return for the last 6 months is 11.37%. And you can see that I have a very high current trading of above 87%. So I hope next month I'll get a little bit more allocation and climb a little bit higher in my tribe. I really hope that one day I will be in the top 10 guys in my tribe, but I'm so happy that a lot of you are receiving hundreds of thousands of euro as allocation. And if you haven't joined the tribe, it is free. I'll leave the link down below in the description, but make sure you join as soon as possible because there are some exciting things happening with the tribes in Darwinex. And before I compare the results, let me show you a little bit more how the Forex Gold Investor performed in my trading.com account recently. With nearly 40% growth, we have an amazing result. So it reached not only the target of 20% but exceeded it. And with trading.com, when you achieve the 20% target on stage 3, you can request 70% net profit split. And in this account my initial balance is 40k, so I have above $16,000 profit, and in $16,114.82 if I have to be precise. 70% profit split is actually $11,280. I'll be able to withdraw at the end of the month, and I'll go to stage 4 where I will have $80,000 as starting capital. As well, the Forex Gold Investor showed very promising results in my live account. So that's a 3k live account, and you can see that recently it's nearly doubled the account, $5,704, and a little bit lost from last night. But overall the monthly return is 35.5% in live account, which is great. But now let me go back to the Darwinex stats. And now let me show you the Darwin where I'm trading the sharpshooter. As I said, I started just 30 days ago, and you can see that the current rating is above 75. It is 77.29, and if it remains the same until the end of the month, I should receive allocation. So it's not a lot of stats to show you, but we have 3.5% in March and 2.85 in April. If I click on allocations, you will see that I haven't purchased permanent allocation, but I will do it now. So if I click on I want it, you will see the different pricing. So the 5% target is obviously the most expensive, 595 euro, which means that once my Darwin reaches another 5% from this moment, from the moment of purchase, I will receive 100k permanent allocation, and it will be mine for good. The only times I can lose it is 1, if I restart the account, or 2, if I blow the account. Now if I purchase 3-year plan, basically I receive coupon for 220 euro, the one that I missed for the other account, but you can apply the coupon for any of the other targets like 10% or 5%. Now I will drop the 5% in this account, and I will pay for the permanent allocation because I've bought a 1-year plan which is around 400 euro, and I will add the 600 euro as permanent allocation, which makes it 1000 euro, and this account will be part of my 100k project. And by the time we publish this video, you will be able to see the results from the sharpshooter on our website, where everything is transparent. You can see at any moment how the sharpshooter performs, how the Forex Gold Investor performs, and how the Vigorous performs. You will know how much allocation we received and if I achieved the target. And the 3 new accounts that I'll be starting today are prop firm challenges, and it's really hard to say which one is the best. The last 30 days, obviously it was the Forex Gold Investor. Before that was the sharpshooter. Prior to that was the Vigorous. So all of the results are transparent on our website, and you can track how each one is performing at any time. Whenever you're watching the video, the link will be down in the description and you can see the results. But because I'm happy overall with this performance from these expert advisors, because I trade fully automatically, I'll put them on huge 200k challenges. First, I'll put the Vigorous on FXI5 prop firm challenge, and I'll use the code EATA for a 10% discount. I always take advantage of all coupons that I arrange for my subscribers because I purchase so many accounts. I'll put on a second challenge, the Forex Gold Investor, 200k, so the price is around $1,000, and those will be for MetaTrader 5, and usually I select the roll spreads, and I prefer not to put any ads on. Now the third account will be with the sharpshooter, but this time with the funded next, where again I'll take 2-phase challenge, so I will have a little bit bigger drawdown, because what you can notice is that with the stellar 2-step we have 8% target for phase 1 and 5% target for phase 2, and max overall loss of 10% and max daily loss of 5%, while with the 1-step challenge we have just 3 and 6% max overall loss, which makes it really hard to stay within these limitations, especially when you trade with expert advisors. So make sure you risk a little bit from your account. Make sure you have a good money management, no matter if you're using expert advisors or manual trading. To stay within the rules of the prop firms is really hard, but I decided to take the challenge to include these challenges into my 100k project and see if any of the robots we are trading with is capable of staying within this low drawdown limitation and is capable of achieving the targets. Will they pay out? I don't know, we never know, so we will see together. If you want to see more about the Forex Gold Investor, guys, check out on my site and you will learn how this robot works. As always, I love you, trade safe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.